Welcome. So we're going to talk about where to share your lead magnet and why it matters. So welcome. I'm so happy you're here. This is health coaching biz made easy. So this is for wellness entrepreneurs to grow their business. And this is live free training, and I do it on select Wednesday afternoons. You'll be noticing a lot more coming up here Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Time. And all the events are posted in our Facebook group. So it's the workshop support for wellness entrepreneurs. So make sure you can see what is on schedule for next week. We also do some live co-working sessions, and this is all free. So take advantage of this. And you can always join the Zoom from lorikampa.biz live training, or you can always just come into the code. And all of these episodes are recorded live on my podcast, which is called Health Coaching Biz Made Easy. And that's at workshopsdone.com/podcast. So workshopsdone.com/podcast. So if you are coming in late or you want to see something that's happened in the past or listen in, go ahead and go there. So if we haven't met yet, hello, I am Lori Kampa. So I am a full-time working health coach. So I don't just support health coaches. I am full-time as a health coach. So I also teach yoga. And then accidentally, I was started to train health coaches because you all were asking me, how do I do this? How do I do workshops? How do I get people in my paid program? So I'm happy to help move past fears and to learn and how we all can have a profitable wellness business. So I like to get a sponsor for my training. So it's Workshops Done Academy, and that is my digital course that I have. And you get done for you workshops, but it teaches you every single step that you need to promote and to how to segue over to the sale and everything like that. And right now you get a bonus 90-minute private session with me if you sign up. So Workshops Done Academy is a comprehensive program for growing your wellness business. And what's great about it is that you are saving time because it's going to be working with workshops. And some of these workshops, they may look like 8 people in a room, and it's more of just like an intimate class, or they could look like 500 people in a room. So it's really creating the life and the business that you want, but it's getting out there for people to understand who you are and to like you. So again, come into that Q&A and let me know, do you have a lead magnet, a freebie? And if you're like, what the heck, Lori, is a lead magnet? So lead magnets are anything free that you're giving, like a valuable resource that you're going to offer to people in exchange for their name and their email address. So you probably have signed up for some lead magnets in the past. So they are a very valuable asset to have because we always need to be building our email list. So if you don't have one, it's time to create one. So today I'm going to show you how you can attract a bigger audience for those paid workshops or group programs, anything like that, but we need to have an engaged email list. So the focus of the strategy that I'm going to be teaching you today is how you can build momentum in your business so that when you launch a group program, your audience is like, oh, I know that person, I'm ready to buy. And you might be thinking like, okay, so when should I start doing this? Well, the answer is right now. The sooner that you can put intention behind growing your email list with potential buying clients, the faster you're going to grow your health coaching business. So list building is not something we can just do like every now and then. We need to always be adding to our list. So it's a daily intention. We can build a business, but to have a business that's going to thrive, it needs to have some kind of marketing. So remember, like when I started, I had 0 on my list. I actually added like my family members, and then I'm like, is that okay that I just added you to that list? But we need to constantly growing that. So we don't want to only contact our list when we have a paid program, right? I have seen this type of formula. You don't hear from them at all. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, I have this thing that I want you to buy. So we need to show up and give them some freebies also every now and then. So these lead magnets can be used also to nurture your list. So they get a sample of like, oh, what's it like to work with a health coach, right? What the best way to really grow a high quality list is giving a free workshop, whether it's virtual or in person, because the audience gets to know, like, and trust you quickly. So this mini training today is going to be about what to do before you give those free workshops, so you have a larger list to invite to them, and how to engage between your group coaching programs or your workshops. So give me a yes in the, I guess, the Q&A today, that nothing is more frustrating than spending a lot of time on building a lead magnet, and you only get maybe a handful of emails, right? So if you're going to put in the work to create this wonderful free resource, we want to make sure we have a massive return, right? So I want you today just to take notes, listen in, and then prepare for lots of eyes on your lead magnet and new names on your list. This is a very important training. So, and if you're just starting out and you're like, I don't even have a lead magnet, I don't even have a list yet, don't stress. I mean, this is where you need to start. And one of the best ways is just to create that free resource or lead magnet to get it in front of as many people as possible. So the good news is that you really just need one lead magnet. You don't need to have the 22 like I have, but showcasing it in multiple places. So if you don't have a lead magnet yet, or if you are interested in initial ones, I do have some done for you lead magnets with a course with everything teaching you how to do it. So that's going to be at lorikampa.biz/stress lead magnet or lorikampa.biz/sugar lead magnet. And you can use the code SUMMER50 for $50 off each one. And by the way, when you buy one, you're going to get a bump at the bottom for 50% off the second one. So you can do it that way too. But building your email list, nurturing it, will help you move your group programs with ease, confidence, and just a lot more money. So we need to know that, you know, our audience is like ready to buy, right? So we need to be consistent. We need to show up in their email and their social media. And it's great for engagement, but it's also a fantastic way for me to build confidence as a coach, as an entrepreneur, was to be consistent with coming with free training, coming to my coaching clients as a group, right? With more free resources, challenges, different things like that. So are you ready? So we're going to talk about where to share your lead magnet and why it matters. So the first strategy is on your website homepage. So just give me a yes if you have a website, if it's on your homepage. So your homepage is one of the most visited places on your website. So it's important that you take advantage of that important real estate. And I'm going to show you examples of what I do when I'm all done talking, so you can see all the different places that I promote my lead magnets. So I recommend placing the lead magnet above the fold. So when I say that, it's kind of like thinking about a newspaper, right? If you had the newspaper above the fold, that was the prime real estate. The same thing is with on your computer screen or on your phone, you're just seeing that first part. So we want to have that top section of your homepage before you scroll down. So, and then also you may want to do a website pop-up box. Now, I actually don't care for them when I'm on a website and I get a pop-up box, and it really doesn't feel good. So it took me a while. I think I just started using pop-up boxes maybe in the last 9 months. They're effective. So think about, does it feel okay to you to put them on certain pages? So you don't want the pop-up box on a page that you have another call to action. So if it's like your program page, or you want them to do something else, because then they're going to get distracted, right? But I know they're annoying, but maybe just do a sample and see how they look for you. But you can customize the pop-ups, the placements, the color, the style, when it appears, but I'm constantly changing up my pop-ups. So if I have a challenge going on, if I have a free workshop, if I have a paid 10-day cleanse, whatever I'm doing next, I'm promoting now a course. So there's lots of different things. It doesn't always have to be the freebie on the pop-up. So, and then also maybe putting your information on your social media bios. And I'm going to be showing you my LinkedIn. I'm going to be showing you my Instagram of how it looks like. But the social media bio is one of the first places that people look when they land on your profile. So it's a good idea to use that prime real estate again to promote your lead magnet. So I like to use the free app Linktree. So that allows me to have multiple links in my bio, and then you can also track that if you want. You can see how many people are getting those links, but I just have the free version. So just start with there, and you can put a lot of links in there. So if you're promoting programs, your freebies, recordings, whatever you like, definitely get Linktree and put it on your Instagram. So strategy number 4 would be to mention your freebies on your weekly content. So, maybe you have a blog or a podcast, or you do videos on YouTube. Maybe you go live like this in your Facebook group. So when you can align your lead magnet with the topic of whatever it is, your blog post, your video, you're serving your audience like an extra resource. You're giving them more things that they're like, oh, this is great. I love to have this all in writing, what she just talked about, right? So it's called content upgrade. And I use this strategy all the time in my free trainings. You guys have probably downloaded a lot of my freebies here on these live trainings. So I just simply use a free resource that supports that weekly topic. So I also like when I'm in social media, and the reason why I have 22 on the health coaching side of my business is because if I'm on my social media and I'm talking about greens, I can show them a resource about the nutrients in different greens. If I have a social media about reducing stress, I'm going to put on, hey, and if you like my 15 self-care strategy. I actually have a self-care one and I have a reducing stress one. Whatever one I think, download here so you can get all this information. If it's something about cravings or sugar, I'm going to add that. So to all my social media posts, then there is that extra step that the people who are following you have that incentive to give you their email address. So I'm working with Amy Porterfield right now. And if you know Amy, just give me like in the chat, like, yes, I know her. Maybe you don't know her yet. But I met Amy a couple years ago when I took Digital Course Academy. And that really changed up my business, because then I started Workshops Done Academy as a course. And then I started Heal with Whole Foods. And I have used to be a 5-day detox. Now it's my 10-day Whole Foods cleanse set up as a course. And it really has helped me to save time and to really scale my business in a different way. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of resources as I partner with Amy Porterfield over the next month. So she has a free download, and I would love for you to get this. It's 7 places to share your lead magnet to grow your email list with quality leads. So I shared about 5 today, so you can get that. And so you can just go to lorikampa.biz/more leads, and you can download that. And I will put that in the chat here. But if you are on Facebook, it's lorikampa.biz/more leads, and you can do that. So, and you can see right there, right? I just, helped her. I'm helping her grow her email list. So you can do this, partner with other people and do that. So let me know, are you seeing my message in the chat? Because it may not be working. So we'll see if I can get that. Yeah, so, oh, great. So Mindy's asking, what is a sugar lead magnet? So I can show you that. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll definitely put the links in the Facebook group if they're not working in the chat for some reason today. But yeah, Bobby has 10 plus lead magnets. Oh, but she doesn't seem to be getting a good response. Okay, so we'll figure that out. So let me know, like, Bobby, what did you hear from today that you feel like is something that you can do? So it's always like a checklist I think of when I'm thinking about my lead magnets. Like, okay, if I have a new lead magnet, like what are all the different places that I can put in it? So let me just go here. And so here's my workshopsdone.com page. So right now I don't have a lead magnet on my homepage, so I have the pop-up. So when you go to workshopsdone.com, you're going to see this above the fold right away with my 10 must-haves when giving successful webinars for health coaches. So it does get them right away. You can X out of it as well. So, and then I have, like under the Meet Your Coach page. So when you go to Meet Your Coach, a lot of times people will come here. And so maybe your freebie is going to be schedule a free business session with, or a free coaching session with you, or maybe it's going to be a resource, but you're going to want to have some kind of action on your Meet Your Coach page as well, so that they take that next step with you. So when we were talking about putting your information in your bios, my Instagram is instagram.com/LoriK. So if you aren't following me, please follow me and then I can follow you back. But on my profile, so if you are listening to this, go to it so you can see I'm saying, yeah, I'm a public, wellness speaker. I'm a biz coach for health coaches. I'm a transformation and health coach, right? I'm a yoga instructor. But then I'm like, hey, check out my freebies below. And then I have my link tree. So on my link tree, I have, I don't know, like 10 links on here. And this is, again, the free version that I use so that you can link to, my free workbook for 15, most effective self-care secrets. This is one for health coaches, right? So there's all these different links. So it's really important to do that. And then to look at all your different social media. So in LinkedIn, you can also put something in your bio here, but also for LinkedIn, I love that they have this section that's featured. Now, I have to admit, I don't do a lot in LinkedIn, so I have just some things featured so that if people, when they come to my profile, these are going to come up so that I can get people that if they want to have free recipes, or if they want to have self-care secrets or cravings, I just felt like those are 3 very different lead magnets that they can pick from those. So you can definitely do anything like that. So here is, if you are looking to get a done for you lead magnet, here is the one reducing stress. So you get the whole, everything that you need about how to kickstart your email list and grow your wellness business, the course. So if you're interested in this, come in, you can watch the video so that you can see, like, okay, what does it actually look like? So I'm just gonna go here and you can see all the different lessons that come in the course
that they are going to take.
And you can see what it actually looks like, every single page, and how you would actually edit it. So go in there and take some time to go through that. But you get the Done For You guide, all the marketing materials. So I call it 10 ways to find peace when you feel overwhelmed, but I have over 100 different titles. So you can choose what feels best for you. And some people have also taken this and gone into 2 different ones, 5 and 5, but it has everything you need from copying for your landing page, your thank you page, your written emails, your social media posts. So it's not just the lead magnet, right? And then the step-by-step videos and worksheets on exactly how you are doing it. Oh, actually, it's 50 alternative titles. So many times I have 100, but this one is 50. So you can see everything that is here, and then you can get $50 off with the coupon code SUMMER50. So that's LoriKampa.com, or no, LoriKampa.biz rather, /stress lead magnet. And then you can do the same thing with the sugar lead magnet. So you can see, go to that one, LoriKampa.biz /sugar lead magnet. So you can look at that one as well. And maybe I can even show, well, actually, I don't have it up right here, but I have here, this is what it kind of looks like on my Mindful Health with Lori page, 5 ways to cook the sugar habit. So, oh, and I need to take this one off. I had a pop-up come up on my home page, and if you have another call to action, you don't want to have one other thing on that page. So yeah, let me know what kind of questions you have, and was this helpful today? Was